My son, never underestimate the power of a teachable heart. A humble and open spirit is like fertile soil, ready to receive the seeds of wisdom and bear fruit that will last. Pride resists instruction, but humility welcomes it. God opposes the proud but shows favor to the humble, James 4 verse 6. Even when you feel you have learned much, remain teachable. There is always more to discover about my heart, my word, and my plans for you. Seek wisdom as though it were hidden treasure, for it is more valuable than gold or silver. Proverbs 3 verses 13 to 15. As you walk in the light of good teaching, here are my promises for you. I will guide you continually, satisfying your soul in dry places and strengthening your frame. Isaiah 58 verse 11. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. I will give you wisdom generously when you ask, without finding fault. James 1 verse 5. I will be your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 46 verse 1. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41 verse 10. A final word. My son, you are not alone. I walk with you every step of the way. My Spirit dwells within you to guide, comfort, and empower you. Let good teaching be your anchor, your guide, and your weapon against the challenges of life. Embrace every lesson with joy, knowing that it is leading you closer to the man I created you to be. You are my beloved child, and I am so proud of you. Trust in my love, my wisdom, and my plans for your life. Walk boldly, for I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Matthew 28 verse 20. My beloved son, before the first word of creation was spoken, before light pierced the darkness, I knew you. I saw you, and I called you by name. You are not here by accident or chance. You are here by my divine design. Every fiber of your being was crafted with purpose, every day of your life written in my book before one of them came to be. Psalm 139 verse 16. My son, I am your father, and I delight in you. I watch over you, guide you, and lovingly teach you because I desire the very best for you. Today, I want to remind you of a truth that will carry you through every season of life. Good teaching delivers you headfirst, not just into safety but into the fullness of who I created you to be. Good teaching is more than advice or information. It is a divine compass, pointing you toward the life I have prepared for you. It is my voice, whispered through Scripture, through my Spirit, and through the wisdom of those I place in your path. Good teaching is the foundation of a life well lived, rooted in truth and unshaken by the storms of the world. When you embrace my teaching, you align yourself with my ways. My word becomes the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. Psalm 119 verse 105. It gives you the wisdom to choose the narrow way that leads to life, rather than the broad way that leads to destruction. Matthew 7 verses 13 to 14. My son, good teaching is not meant to burden you, but to set you free. It does not confine you, it equips you. It is not a list of rules to follow, but a guide to the abundant life I have promised you. John 10 verse 10. Good teaching doesn't just deliver you out of danger, it delivers you into purpose. It prepares you to walk boldly into the destiny I have for you, a destiny that is uniquely yours. Look around you, my son. Every sunrise, every star, every grain of sand bears witness to my creativity and power. And yet, none of these compare to the masterpiece I am making in you. Ephesians 2 verse 10. Do you see the journey I have set before you? It is not without its challenges, but every challenge has a purpose. The lessons I teach you today are preparing you for the victories of tomorrow. The discipline I give you now is shaping you into a vessel of honor, ready to fulfill my plans. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Hebrews 12 verse 11. Think of David, the shepherd boy. Long before he was a king, he was a student. He learned courage in the fields, protecting his flock from lions and bears. He learned faith by trusting me in solitude. And he learned worship by lifting his heart to me in the quiet of the hills. These lessons delivered him headfirst into the battle with Goliath, into the throne I had prepared for him, and into a legacy of faith that would endure for generations. So too, my son, am I preparing you. Do not despise the days of small beginnings, Zechariah 4 verse 10. Do not rush the process, for my timing is perfect, and my plans for you are good, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Good teaching is your shield, your fortress, your protection against the schemes of the enemy. My word is a double-edged sword, capable of cutting through lies and revealing truth, Hebrews 4 verse 12. When you walk in my teaching, you walk in wisdom, and wisdom guards your steps. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you, Proverbs 4 verse 6. Beware of false teaching, my son. The world is full of voices that claim to offer truth but lead only to confusion and destruction. Test every teaching against my word. Surround yourself with wise counselors who fear me and live according to my principles, Proverbs 11 verse 14. Seek the guidance of my Spirit, who will lead you into all truth, John 16 verse 13. When you are rooted in good teaching, you will stand firm. You will not be swayed by the winds of doubt or the waves of temptation. You will walk securely, knowing that your foundation is built on the rock that cannot be shaken, Matthew 7 verses 24 to 25. My son, a teachable heart is a treasure. It is a heart that is open to correction, eager to grow, and willing to change. Humility is the soil in which wisdom grows. Pride resists instruction, but humility welcomes it. Remember, even my son, Jesus, learned obedience through what he suffered, Hebrews 5 verse 8. He humbled himself, becoming a servant, and through his obedience, he fulfilled my greatest plan of redemption, Philippians 2 verse 8. Follow his example, my son. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, James 1 verse 19. Seek wisdom as though it were hidden treasure, for it is more precious than gold or silver, Proverbs 3 verses 13 to 15. When you embrace good teaching, it bears fruit in every area of your life. Strength, you will have the resilience to face trials with courage, knowing that I am with you, Isaiah 41 verse 10. Clarity, you will discern my will and make decisions that lead to life and peace, Romans 12 verse 2. Integrity, you will walk uprightly, reflecting my character in all you do, Proverbs 10 verse 9. Impact, your life will be a testimony, drawing others to me through your words and actions, Matthew 5 verse 16. My son, do you see the beauty of a life shaped by my teaching? It is a life of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. It is a life that shines brightly, bringing glory to my name. As you walk in my teaching, I promise to be with you every step of the way. I will give you wisdom generously when you ask, James 1 verse 5. I will strengthen you and uphold you with my righteous right hand, Isaiah 41 verse 10. I will guide you continually, satisfying your soul in dry places and making you like a well-watered garden, Isaiah 58 verse 11. I will never leave you nor forsake you, Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. My son, you are not alone. I am your father, and I delight in you. I am your shepherd, leading you beside still waters. I am your refuge, shielding you from harm. I am your teacher, guiding you into all truth. My beloved son, let my teaching be your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness, and your compass in the wilderness. Do not be afraid to step forward, even when the path is uncertain, for I am with you. Trust in my wisdom, lean on my understanding, and walk boldly in my ways. You are my masterpiece, my delight, and my joy. Walk in the knowledge of who you are and whose you are. I am proud of you, my son, and I look forward to the day when you stand before me, having fulfilled the purpose for which you were created. My precious son, before the stars were placed in the heavens, before the oceans were poured into their boundaries, and before time itself began, I knew you. I formed you with my own hands, knitting you together in your mother's womb, and I called you mine. Psalm 139 verses 13 to 14. I did not create you randomly or without purpose. No, you are a masterpiece of my design, fearfully and wonderfully made. Every part of you reflects my glory, and your life is woven into the fabric of my eternal plans. I have placed you in this world for a reason. You carry my spirit within you, and you have a destiny that no one else can fulfill. My teachings are the map, the compass, and the light that will guide you into that destiny. You see, good teaching doesn't just inform you, it transforms you. It equips you to face life with wisdom, courage, and grace. It prepares you to walk boldly into the purpose for which you were created. Good teaching is more than knowledge or instruction, it is life itself. It is my heart revealed to you, my truth made known. When you listen to my teaching and apply it, you walk in the path of righteousness. You align yourself with my will and receive the blessings I have stored up for you. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who gets understanding, for the gain from her is better than gain from silver and her profit better than gold. Proverbs 3 verses 13 to 14.